Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the International League. It's the
What?
Norfolk Tides going up against the Nashville Sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, yo!
And we'll be
Nashville
back with the first pitch right after this. We are nearly ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Mario Castilla. You can see from the stats that he's been death on lefty batters this season. Maybe they have a tough time picking the ball up out of his hand, but whatever it is, he's really limited them. It's an impressive stat, and something he can build upon as he develops. Ready to go. Now it's the right fielder, Daz Cameron. Winds, here's the pitch. Out towards left center. It's back. Hauls it in, one away. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Emmanuel Rivera, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by the bat. So up next, Ramon Urias. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Urias, a former Gold Glover, batting third today. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Fights it off. We'll see another. In the air to center, Duvall has this one sized up, and that's the end of the inning. We're in the bottom of the first. Now at the dish, Caleb Durbin. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ripped to right for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Here's the third baseman, Nick Lofton. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Way inside, and that hits the batter. Fun hit by pitch trivia for you folks. Ron Hunt holds the modern record for most times getting plunked in a single season. He got hit 50 times in 1971. He once joked, "Some people give their bodies to science. I give mine to baseball." Here's the 1-0 offering. And that one sliced foul. Here comes the 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Bowers. Had the day off yesterday. This one the other way, and it goes just foul. Durbin, the lead runner at second. Lofton over at first with one away. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Pulls into second with 2 gone. What an effort over at first as he dove towards the hole and knocked it down. That looked ticketed for the outfield. Great play. And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Grounds it to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We go on to inning number 2. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Top half of the second from Nashville. There's a strike up high. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Samuel Basayo. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, out towards right center, Lara. 2 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Levon.
And now the shortstop, Levon Soto. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Up. No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball there. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Right through there for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. The Sounds with the lead, 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Brock Wilken.
The designated hitter, Brock Wilken.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. The batter now, Freddie Zamora. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. Gets a piece there, will do it again. Runner at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Digging in, Luis Lara. Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 and 2.
On the ground, right side, 4. 6. Eats it, and they're happy with the out. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. And now, Tyler Black. He swings and fouls one off. Fake to first. Lara back on a dive. Lara, the runner at first with 2 out. And he grounds it to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. All set for the start of this inning. And now, Jordan Adams.
Jordan Adams.
Ball, hot. Strike, woo!
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 1-2 offering. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. And that one hops the wall. Chance at a triple. Makes it into third with a leadoff triple. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. This one in the air to right. Lara moving under it. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Batting ninth.
What? A stunning reversal tonight from Major League Baseball, reinstating the late Pete Rose after being kicked out for betting on games, including his own team. What he once told our Charlie Gibson and what this now means when it comes to the Hall of Fame. Here's Will Reeve. He was banned from the game, but tonight, a historic decision. Major League Baseball reinstating all-time hits leader Pete Rose. Rose, who died last year, was barred from the sport in 1989 after an investigation found that he had bet on games as the manager of the Cincinnati Reds. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred saying, obviously, a person no longer with us cannot represent a threat to the integrity of the game. The former Rookie of the Year, MVP, and three-time World Series champion denied the allegations for years before opening up to ABC's Charlie Gibson.
Did you bet on baseball? Yes, I did, and that was my mistake, not coming clean a lot earlier.
The scandal has kept him from being inducted into baseball's Hall of Fame. Today's move now makes him eligible for election. The Hall of Fame saying in a statement, the decision to remove deceased individuals from the permanently ineligible list will allow for the Hall of Fame candidacy of such individuals to now be considered. Fans of the Reds celebrating the news.
He built the Reds. This is his ballpark.
Now, David, this ruling doesn't just put Rose into the Hall of Fame. He would still need to get approval from a baseball committee, and the earliest he could enter the Hall would be
And now the first baseman, Luis Vasquez. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit.
Hello.
Hey Jeff, I forgot to ask you if you could hold on to my mail when they send it to you.
All right.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, I can hold it.
Okay, and then you could mail it to me when I get to the new office? Or I mean the new place?
Well, I'm not much on mailing, but when I go see you, I can drop it off.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Keith's gonna get back to you. I just talked to him this morning, about getting back to us about the plan and stuff like that.
All right.
All right, I'll let you know. I'll text you if anything.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Hit in the last 5 games. I'm sure he's not thrilled about giving up the run on the sac fly. Now he has to focus on ending this inning and giving his teammates a chance to reciprocate. High fly ball down the line and left. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Back to the top of the order here. And now the right fielder, Daz Cameron. Fell back our way, and that's out of play. Tied up here early in the ball game. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Caleb Durbin. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. On the ground to 3rd. And out at 1st. Next up for the Sounds, Nick Lofton. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Strike 2. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And the next batter, Darren George. Struck out looking the first time up. That one is smoked right field. This one pretty far back and caught on the warning track. Top of the 4th inning with the Tides at the dish. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Everything came together on that swing. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Urias in the box now, takes strike 1. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back-to-back base hits. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Holiday in the box now, takes strike 1. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. fly ball left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One away. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Digging in for the Tides, Samuel Basayo. Looking for better results than last night, and 0 for 4 line in the loss. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Rivera at second, Urias at first, one out. Battling here, fouls it away. In the air to left. Fair ball, coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Not the hardest hit ball of his manager out of the dugout. Time to make a change. Mario Castilla won't go any further tonight. Leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tyler Alexander. The offense with a chance to expand their lead, so he's got a challenge to contend with as he enters the game. It'll take some good focus to strand these runners. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Top half of the fourth. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. In this spot, he's to the right side. Collects it. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Adams. Tripled and scored the first time. Foul ball there. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. Makes the grab. Welcome back. The sounds at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great swing. Everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Duvall, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Pop up, foul on the right side. Vasquez drifting towards this one. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in next for the Sounds, Brock Wilken. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. One pitch fouled away. And now 2-2. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. This to third, Rivera. 2 away. So digging in, Freddie Zamora. Struck out swinging the first time. Here's a fly to left. Carlson. And that's the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now, Dylan Carlson. In the air to left center. makes the catch. And here's the first baseman, Luis Vazquez. One out and the base is empty. Fly ball to right. Lara. And there's two down. Batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Daz Cameron. Next one's popped in the air into right, Lara. And that's the third out. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Sounds batting. Luis Lara getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. And now the first baseman, Tyler Black. 0 for 1 so far. Move to first. Lara back in on a dive. Swing and a rocket. There's one down. So up next, Caleb Durbin singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. And that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Nick Lofton now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a grounder right side. There's one. He's out. What a play to end the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the sixth. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Emmanuel Rivera. In the air to the right. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ramon Urias.
And here at the plate, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to left, down the line. Bowers heading towards it. Reaching down and makes the grab. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Jackson Holiday.
No!
2 outs, base is empty.
No, that's a balk. 2-0. Up.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Got him looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. Here's some real power at the plate. Darren George. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Ground ball to second. Play is made, 1 gone. Adam Duvall, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Got fooled pretty badly. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Bowman getting loose out there. Rogers, the lefty, warming up as well. Right side, hard hit. 2 down as the runner comes in. Stepping in, Brock Wilken. Fly ball out to right. And that will retire the side. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Samuel Basayo. Some serious action on his two-seam fastball today, and that's helped him in this outing. He's moving it around well. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 0-2, rocks and fires. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. 0-2 now. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Next up for the Tides, Livan Soto. Nobody out, runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. On 0-1, the delivery. In there at the knees for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Relay throw, safe at the plate. And they lead by 2. And now the center fielder, Jordan Adams. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. They turn things over to the southpaw, Robert Gasser, looking to keep this close.
Robert Gasser.
Strike! Woo!
Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the left
Dylan
fielder,
Carlson
Dylan
digs in now.
Carlson.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing lifted to left field. That's back. Hauls it in. There's one away. Digging in for the Tides, Luis Vazquez. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Got the strikeout. 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Daz Cameron. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top half of the 7th. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. The other way. And foul ball. Fights it off. We'll see another. Now a flare off the bat. And it drops in. Boots it. 1 run comes in. Here's the relay to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. And they're
Now
up by
the
4.
third baseman, Emmanuel.
And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the... Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Freddie Zamora. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter.
1-0. Hup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Now, Luis Lara. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. They're running out of opportunities in this one, so with the leadoff man aboard, they need to make sure they capitalize on this chance. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. And here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. It's 6-3. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys. A hard liner into the...
Now pitching for Norfolk.
Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Tyler Black.
Matt Bowman.
Liner into center. Dives, but can't make the catch. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. It's 6-4. We head back to the top of the order. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Caleb Durbin. Line drive, and it's caught. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Next up for the Sounds, Nick Lofton. Skies it out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're in the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Now pitching for the Sounds, number 47.
That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Curveball gets over for a called strike. That big curveball can be such a tough pitch to handle. It can buckle hitters like it did there. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basayo.
Yeah.
1 out and the base is empty. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Livan Soto getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1 from the lefty. That one pulled foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one popped up. Durbin. And that is out number 3. They're set.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been really tough out on the mound, throwing the ball very well overall this season. Shoots this one on the right field line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. This next at bat looms very large. Comes up empty, strike 2. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. And a swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout, and 1 away now. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Tying run waits at the plate. That one misses. Now 1-2. I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. Next to hit, Brock Wilken. Hard hit, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 hit. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the center fielder, Jordan Adams. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. Fly ball out to left field. Bowers. And there's 1 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Carlson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch, in for a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Base hit, center field.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Runner at first.
Luis
Coming up now to the dish for
Vazquez.
Norfolk, Luis Vazquez.
Strike one. Ball. 1-1.
And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1-2 now. And that one is foul, we'll try again. Got it. 2 down. Man on at first, and now the right fielder, Daz Cameron.
Up. No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Swings through that one. Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Carlson leads off of first with 2 out. Now this is lifted to center. And it falls! They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Ball. Hot.
And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. The relay, safe. He beats the tag. And they take a 3-run lead.
The designated hitter, Ramon.
Big at bat to
Urias.
pad their lead up to 3. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Black takes it to first. They limit the damage here. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. They cut the lead to 3. It's now 7-4.
Now pitching for North.
Welcome back, and here comes
Number
the closer,
39.
Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew
With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Zamora stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
1 ball. 1 strike.
On a line for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Now up, Luis Lara. And that's a base hit. Around second on his way to third. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. They're not fazed by how good he can be on the mound. They're going to make him earn this save. The Sounds with the tying run at the dish. Next one misses. 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
High fly to center. Adams sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the second baseman, Caleb Durbin. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. This pitch misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one. So now a pinch hitter, Owen Miller, and since he represents the tying run, he might try to swing for the fences and even it up on a pitch he thinks he can drive. In the air to right, and that should do it. The catch is made to end it. A 7-5.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Lumberjacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Up the middle, Walls. Whips it to first on the run. In time, got him. And let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Christian Yelich.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
That one the other way, Caballero. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, bases empty. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The wide to kick the pitch. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a man aboard, and here is Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pickoff throw. Yelich dives back in. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 2-0.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in, William Contreras. Out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Bottom of the 1st. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Taylor Walls getting ready to hit. Late with the swing there. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Yandy Diaz stands in now and watches strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout when you get your...
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And we're back. Top of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Littell back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Chourio mashed a couple of homers in his last game. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. That one hops against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Driscoll squeezes it, and there's one down. Joseph Ortiz will hit next with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Morel batting in the cleanup spot. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That one's in there. Strike one. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's swing around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is going to go. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
No strikes.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 3. Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space. What exactly?
Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save.
One strike.
And that's his second stolen base of the game. Walls. Whips it to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Here comes Christian Yelich. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The other way, and foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
This to third, Caminero. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Ben Wortvet. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Fought off foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Logan.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Logan Driscoll. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Contreras.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2.
track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jackson Churio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down.
Idiot.
Going for 2. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Hit the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Out to short, Walls. Throws to first, third out. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Morel at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Steven Matz.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
On the ground to third. Over to Diaz, and a quick out, number 1. This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Walls on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jose Iglesias. That one the other way. Diaz steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Junior Caminero.
Peralta back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back there. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. He's up. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching for the
Jose
Brewers,
Quintana gets the call
number
from the pen.
62.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ortiz sizing this one up, has room, and he makes the catch. Here's a speed threat, Johnny DeLuca. And that's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Yelich sizes this one up. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rortvedt batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Christian Yelich. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. Out. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The first base.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
1 down, base is empty. Hoskins pushes it foul. 0-2 now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Man at first with 1 gone. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the dirt. Hoskins over at second. Contreras over at first with 1 away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. A 3-run homer. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, no, and the hitter saying, yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Steven Matz done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm.
Pitching.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 70.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Strike two.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now and welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Logan Driscoll. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Jose Caballero. First offering, and it just misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio in position. They got it for out number 2. So up next, Taylor Walls, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped on a line. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Out to short, Walls. Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Turang.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the lefty, warming up as well. And that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Strike 1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Burrell, batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. Quintana winds and deals. And that one fouled off. Morel stands at first with one out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, center field. Mitchell under it, corrals it, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
No balls. 2 strikes.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... And we're back. Yelly stepping into the box now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps up and throwing. Ball 1 there.
1-1. No.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Hoskins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
Pitch out, but no action. Hoskins pushes it foul. Goes down looking. And now it's William Contreras. Moved first. Yelich dives back in. Line to left. Driscoll makes the grab. 2 down. Jackson Chorio digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
0-1 now. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The third baseman, number 3, Joseph.
So digging in,
Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball. Rolled over to third, Caminero. Off balance feed, there's one to Diaz. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And he swings over the top there.
No balls. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one almost got him. Struck him out looking. 1 hit. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Drew Rasmussen on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one in triple digits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball out to left field. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch for the out. So they're down to their final out. Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
No, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. Some baseball on Mother's Day on the show. It's the Norfolk Tides going up against the Nashville Sounds. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, J.P. Macias. We see it a little more often these days, but still a strikeout per inning type of guy on the mound. That swing and miss stuff can be really helpful in a big spot. When you've got runners in scoring position, allowing a hitter to put the ball in play is usually not what you want. So his ability to get strikeouts may help him work out of jams. We'll see how he does in this one. Just misses the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Here's the third baseman, Terrin Vavra. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Vavra hitting second in the lineup, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. That's in there. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
That one close, ruled a ball. Some visible frustration on the mound after he didn't get the call at the top of the zone. Don't want to show the umpire up, though. Got him. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2-out. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Ramon Urias. Foul ball there. The 0-1 offering. Line drive, base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. That swing tells you a lot about his hitting ability. Good, repeatable mechanics at the plate and great hand-eye coordination as he puts that one down for a single. A laser into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Caleb Durbin. Soft contact in the air. Oh, gloves it. So up next, Owen Miller with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Swing and a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Darren George, the next to hit. Tearing it up at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. On the ground, left side, 6, 4.
He's up.
3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Bowers. 1-4 with a double in yesterday's game. Young checks on first, back safely. On the ground, Soto. Play made, that ends the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Top half of the second from Nashville. Livan Soto now at the plate. There's a strike. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Next one's popped in the air into right, Durbin. And there are 2 outs. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later.
I got a ball, 1
2
strike.
outs, base is empty. Line drive. That's a hit. And it gets by. Now he turns for second. Pulls into second with 2 gone. That's a play where we see how good his speed is. He puts so much pressure on outfielders to make a play quickly and cleanly. If you don't hustle, he's going to get extra bases out of it like he did right there. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Jordan Adams. On the ground, out to short, Zamora. Goes to first, safe, and there are runners at the corners now. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base. Still a good job to even make that play close. Luis Vazquez in the box now takes strike 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Second inning, no score thus far. Fly ball, left field, Bowers on the way in. Brings it in for the out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in next for the Sounds, Adam Duvall. Swing and a foul straight back. Righty comes to the plate. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Collects. Jump throw. Out. Great play to keep the leadoff batter off base. Next up, the designated hitter.
The designated hitter, Brock Wilken.
Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence, and that is a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. That's out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Freddie Zamora. Swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Inside, almost got the hitter. Puts this one in the air down the line. Grabs it on the run. We'll move on. Here we go in the top of the 3rd, scoreless ball game. Now the left fielder, Daz Cameron. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Hard hit to right center. That's a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. That's a leadoff double. That's some sweet contact right there, going the opposite way for the double. When you line one up like that, the guys in the dugout will definitely be fired up. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. That's a pitch he's got a lot of confidence in, so much so that he'll throw it 3, maybe 4 straight times if hitters aren't laying off it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 offering. Into center. Duvall coming on. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And it stays fair. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. What a great swing there. He really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line, didn't overdo it, and kept it fair for a knock. Bowens, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 1 out with a runner at second. Left field getting pretty deep. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 2-0. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. And that one fouled off. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Livan Soto digs in now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch, in for a strike. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. Bowens at second, 2 away. Fly ball out to left field. Bowers on the move, makes the grab. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now it's going to be Nick Lofton. In the air, out towards right center. there to make the catch. So digging in, Tyler Black. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. And foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a ball crushed left field. This one has a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Fly ball, right field. Haskin. And that's the third out. Welcome back to Nashville, top of the 4th inning. Now up, Hudson Haskin. In the air to center, Duvall in position. And there's one away. Next up for the Tides, Jordan Adams. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This pitch popped up. And there's 2 down. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. The sounds at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The third baseman.
Hello. Hi, you've reached out.
Owen Miller.
So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. One up, one down.
Ball four, take your base. That's ball four. Three. You're out. Ball four, take your base. You're out. Three. Ball four, take your base. First base. That's ball four.
And your final score here today, 2-1. On behalf of our entire outfit.